Hi, my name is Shay. Now, a lot of you probably don't know me. I'm not one of the usual girls on the Together We Are channel. I'm submitting this video because there's one topic that I've noticed that doesn't usually get covered a whole lot. And they do their job very well on helping with eating disorders. They really do. But I feel like maybe there should be at least one video specifically on binge eating disorder, because I know what that's like. Obviously, I'm not small, but I know what it's like to have that specific type of eating disorder. It's not the same as the others in certain ways. I mean, with certain types of bulimia, you do binge eat and then you purge. With binge eating disorder, you don't always purge afterwards. And so, I know what that's like. And some of the girls here probably do, but not all of them, I don't think. What I'm here to say is that it's not easy. You just get this overwhelming feeling. It's not easy to deal with, but you can recover. You can beat this. And it's not gonna be easy. It's a hard thing to deal with and recover from, but you can do it. I promise. What you need to try to do, I'm going to try to give you some tips and pointers on how to stop the binge sessions. And my tips might not work for everyone. You'll have to figure out what works for you and go off of that by modifying the tips I give you or Googling tips, whatever you can figure out. But you can beat this. It's not your fault. It's not at all. But tips that help me are some really great ideas that I've heard that I haven't tried actually, are to portion off what you're going to eat for a meal or a snack and put it inside a Tupperware container and then label that what you're going to eat it as, like lunch, and then put it in the fridge. And then all you have to do to get your lunch is just pull out the things that are labeled for lunch for that day and just go off that. So that's one tip that I've heard that I have not personally tried, but I've heard helps. Another tip that I have is to try to think when you look at your food that you get, say if you're at a restaurant, because they do usually give you tons of food at a restaurant. Just look at what you have and try to say, okay, well, instead of eating this whole plate, if it's a big plate, don't starve yourself. Just make it a normal size instead of going all over. And then push the part that you think is not in the normal range to the side of the plate and eat what's in front of you, and notice when you feel full. Give yourself time in between bites. Put your fork down or your spoon down or your knife, whatever you're eating with, put it down in between bites, because that'll make it easier, and it takes a while for your stomach to realize that you're full. So that does help. It sounds cheesy and like it wouldn't, but it does. And then afterwards, you can always ask for to-go box. Remind yourself, you can always ask for a to-go box. You don't have to eat everything that's on the plate there. But if you're hungry, feel free to. It's a matter of what's right for you, not what's right for everyone else or the really weird-looking person over in the corner. It's what's right for you. So just try to remember to listen to those signals, give yourself time to hear those signals that you're full. And if you have a binging session, it's not your fault. You don't need to get all sad and start going back and relapsing. It was a slip up and they happen. You can move on past that. One of my best friends that I've found that helped me with my eating disorder, her name is Lindsay, and she told me, you didn't completely give up. Look at it like you're climbing a mountain. You slipped and you fell down a little, but you didn't fall to the bottom, and you can keep going up that mountain if you want to, and you can do it. The matter is, are you going to pick yourself up and keep going up the mountain, or are you going to let yourself fall all the way back down after working so hard to get up as far as you did? The point of it is that you fell a little. You did not fall to the bottom. You don't have to start all over again. You just gotta pick yourself up and keep going forward and just forget that it happened. And you can do it. as I've said before, and as I'm sure the other girls have said before, it's not an easy road to go on, but you can do it. And that's why we're all here. We're all here to help you. And I'm probably not going to be a normal on this channel. I'm just doing this as a one-time thing. I don't usually have time to do this. But thank you for watching, and just remember, you can beat it. I promise.